Guys, we got one more banger for you today. Or I guess one banger for you today because these videos goes out daily. So it'll be your first one today, but I've already recorded today. Secret hint, do these in batches. But yeah, this one we're gonna do is just a super quick, super short argument for why there are, it's stupid to imagine that politicians are corrupt and in it for money. It's just obviously untrue and super easy to prove, super easy to demonstrate. There's two key things people think for why this is the case. One is they do insider trading. Politicians are in these state secret meetings. They know everything that's going on, and they're gonna use the secret information into insider trading. And the other one is politicians are vaguely rich. Why are they so rich? That's confusing. I'm just asking questions. I'm not saying they're corrupt. I'm not saying they did any particular corrupt action. I'm just saying it's a little weird. It's a little weird that they're rich. Anytime anyone refuses to state a position and just asks questions, it's because they know that they're lying to you. Or they're cowards and don't want to own the position. But yeah, those are the two reasons people think that this is happening. Okay, so reason number one, let's just go with politicians being vaguely rich, is politicians don't make a lot of money. They just don't. And a key way we can kind of check this is we can look at New York, and let's say there are 50 top politicians, governors, senators, congresspeople, maybe a few big mayors. And we could check, okay, how much are those top 50 politicians making? And how is their net worth changing if you really want to do the conspiracy stuff? And sure, let's just put that in our back pocket. Let's say it's $200K a year, whatever it is. It's probably less for Congress people. And they need to maintain a house in DC as well as a house in their district. And they have to do constant flights and travel, but whatever, not too crazy. So let's say 200K. Okay, now let's imagine the top 50 software engineers in New York City or in New York State, okay? Every single one of these motherfuckers is going to be making millions and millions and millions and millions. The top 50 software engineers, okay? Every single person in my Google office is making twice as much as a congressperson. There's thousands of them making twice as much as a given congressperson. Okay, well, that's software engineer. They're the richest. What about the top 50 business people? The top 50 business people in New York State are all billionaires, every single one of them. Okay, whatever. What about the top 50, what about the top 50 pool repair guys? Surely the top 50 pool repair guys are, again, yes, making more than your congresspeople. Yes. The top 50 pool repair guys, top 50 electricians. Any domain that you reach the top 50 in New York, in any career domain, you will be making more than your congresspeople. Congress is not just not making a lot of money. They're making less money than they could in any other career. These people have excelled in a highly competitive environment, and they've reached the top of their domain in one of the most competitive environments, strictly competitive, head versus head. And they're making less than anyone in any other career who's worked half as hard as them. And it's just obviously true. So that's a good one to point to. The other one is for insider trading. This one's a lot faster and more boring, is that there's 3 or 4 examples that get thrown around. And all of the examples are just unbelievable. So there's one that got to the top of Reddit. It got hundreds of thousands of upvotes. A lot of people have seen it. Usually when people say, Congress people do insider trading, I know, I've done my research, I've seen the facts. They're thinking of 2 or 3 memes they've seen on Reddit. That's what they're thinking of when they say that. So always keep that in mind. I know these memes, okay? So I looked at this meme on Reddit. Oh my God, this guy, he struck a deal with this company, and then he invested in the stock right before, and then he sold it right after, okay? This was a losing trade. He lost money on this trade. Okay, that's kind of weird that one of the top 3 insider trading pieces of evidence was a losing trade. Kind of odd. Seems like we should be able to find 1 or 2. Remember, public trades, publicly traded companies, right? You can check who fucking bought what when. But what about their family members? It's not a hard thing to do, okay? There's 100 of these people, and they're the most hated people on the planet. Congress has a 10% approval rating. There's a million people who want to execute any given congressperson. They will find you if you are doing insider trading. It's all public records, okay? You can check yourself. I checked for Nancy Pelosi. It's not hard to do, okay? Where does Nancy Pelosi's money come from? Oh my God, Nancy Pelosi, she made so much money. She's got to be doing... Average conspiracy theorist. Nancy Pelosi bought a bucket of like 5 or 6 top tech stocks. It's like Google, Disney, Apple, Nvidia. Okay, she bought like 4 or 5 big tech stocks. And then when I say her family, her and her husband is the main investor. So she buys 5 tech stocks. They do, on average, you know, they meet the market. One of the 5 is Nvidia, and it explodes. It's a million times better. She's been buying this same strategy for like 10 years. Is every year she'll buy like 5 tech stocks for like $200,000 each. She'll toss those in. But where'd she get the? A lot of people, when they go into government, because you make so little money in Congress, and because it's so draining on your finances to contribute to your own campaigns, to have 2 houses, to fly back and forth between DC and your district, because you're so broke, because you're so poor, it's actually impossible for most normal people to compete and to go into Congress because of the financial burden. Maxwell Frost, a congressperson I've had the pleasure of speaking with a couple times, he's from Florida, and he was homeless when he got into Congress. He was actually homeless for a couple months before he got his situation figured out, because he spent all of his money on his campaign. He was literally flat broke, $0, 0 cents. AOC, also super broke. But again, just thinking if there's anything else on Nancy Pelosi. Oh yeah, the key insight is like, where do they get all this money? They got. These people need to be rich before they start in order to go in, or they're going to be broke forever. That's just the situation. So they don't make any money in Congress, and they can't be broke going into Congress. So, Bernie Sanders has a $3 million. Bernie Sanders' house is $3 million. He's average conspiracy theorist. Bernie Sanders is an 80-year-old man. Work any job in the United States of America for 80 years. Invest 20% of your money, and let me know how that works out for you. Okay, you can Google index fund return 80-year, enter, pretend you're working at McDonald's, and it's $3 million, guys. For an 80-year-old man, it's nothing. I'm sorry. You live in the most prosperous country that's ever existed. You know, I guess maybe most people are like spending it. It's like, oh, conspiracy. Bernie Sanders didn't spend all his money on random stupid shit. Oh, what the fuck? Bro, we got him now. Dead to rights. Every single conspiracy that Congress is looting the vault goes like this, with the exception of Donald Trump. I'll leave with this, is Donald Trump is the one exception, and it's not, oh, he's so biased, he's talking about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is like an obviously evil person. Like, there's nothing, the unbiased reporting is Donald Trump bad, right? Like, if you're an unbiased journalist, you have to say Donald Trump bad, Donald Trump, yeah, we get it, he's bad, Donald Trump bad. Like, it's not a biased thing. Donald Trump's 3 big financial scandals, this will be the next video, but I'll give you a little teaser. 3 big financial scandals, each of his 3 big financial scandals are larger in total scale than all other presidential financial scandals in history combined. Remember that Jimmy Carter had to give up his little peanut farm, Jimmy Carter's peanut farm, because he might end up doing policy that supports the peanut industry. And Donald Trump is actively promoting businesses, you know, selling sneakers, selling baseball cards, running crypto scams out of the White House. So yeah, if you do want to do conspiracies about Congress looting, dude, MAGA is crazy, dude. It's so crazy that it's like, random congressperson with $3 million? That guy is evil. He's stealing from the people. Donald Trump runs a $1 billion crypto scam, holds 80% of the currency, scams his own fans who are buying his crypto. His own fans lose $1 billion. It's all public record, super visible. You could just see the chart go up, loots the vault, goes down. So easy to see. It's a fucking crypto scam. That's our guy. I trust. You know what I like about Donald Trump? At least he's honest about stealing $1 billion from the American people. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. All right, we'll do that one next. Tomorrow, though. I gotta get home.